Tonight at 8:30 on SABC3, Top Billing will be revealing the details of one of the greatest prizes ever in South Africa. And this morning in the Expresso studio, we have Simon Bray, the Chief Operations Officer of privateproperty.co.za, one of the major sponsors who have helped make this prize possible. Simon, welcome, and a big thank you on behalf of all the viewers who stand a chance of winning this fabulous prize.
Indeed, it is an incredible prize.
I know that the Top Billing Dream Apartment, it has a huge value, but on completion, what would the value be?
That is a very good question. It's actually a difficult one to answer. Suffice to say that the development itself is a fantastic development. Great location, security, and the views from the block are going to be stunning. But the apartment itself has been decked out with more and more fantastic gadgets than you could ever imagine. So I think the value is certainly going to be significantly higher than the equivalent apartment in the area.
Now, if someone is looking to sell their property, obviously they want to make sure that they sell it for the right price. How do you go about determining that?
Yes, that is a difficult problem. A lot of people struggle with that. Ultimately, you want to sell the property for a price that makes you happy, but there are a couple of things that you can look at. One is obviously the municipal valuation of your property, but in some cases that isn't exactly accurate. Another thing is to understand what other properties in your street or in your neighborhood have sold for recently. And perhaps the easiest is to go online. Websites like ours will provide you with a number of different houses that are for sale in a particular area, and those listing prices are a good gauge of what the market is sitting at that time.
Now, of course, we are talking about a prime location where the apartment is situated in Cape Town. How does it compare in terms of pricing to the rest of the world?
I think Cape Town is quite unique. It's got an incredible variation between the types of property people can live in and the fact that prices vary significantly between areas. The international interest in Cape Town obviously means that the ceiling on price can be significantly higher than other areas in South Africa, and I believe this apartment and this block is going to be one of those properties.
And private property obviously offers a range of services. Either you can list the property yourself, or you can get in touch with a consultant. I mean, how do you determine which option is best for you?
When it comes down to selling your property, some people are not cut out for the hard negotiations of a property sale. In that case, we believe you should use a professional estate agent to list your property. If you do, however, feel comfortable with showing people around your property and negotiating on price, then we have a couple of options where you can list on the website. The simplest one is to do it yourself, but we believe that there's added value in marketing your property through virtual tours and other great products that we offer, where we'll assist you in the listing process.
Talking about marketing, obviously you want to do the best you can in terms of selling your property. When you live in a less attractive suburb, do you think it requires more marketing than something that, you know, if you are living in an established property already?
Yeah, the suburbs and the areas that properties are based in definitely have an effect on their marketing. I mean, we see popular suburbs get unbelievable traffic numbers on our site, but you can't rely on the market itself and the suburb that your property is listed in. You've got to realize that the popular suburbs have a much higher competition for buyers. So whether you're in a suburb that has low demand or a suburb that has high demand, I think it's important that you make the right marketing choices anyway.
What are the marketing options available on private property? Do sellers go the cheaper route or the more premium route where they have access to a consultant and also a virtual tour?
Johan, I think often people will try to list the property themselves on the site and see how it does, and we believe that that's a good way to test the market. But invariably, if you want great marketing benefits, the best thing is to use one of our more premium offerings. A virtual tour is what we believe everyone should have on a property listing. It's a great way to view that property online. It adds a lot of benefit to the buyers. Buyers are now searching for properties that have those features enabled. So we would encourage people to take those more premium offerings from the beginning and ensure that the exposure they get to their property sells their property quickly.
Brilliant, Simon. Thank you so much for coming through this morning. Really appreciate it.
Good to see you.
Don't miss Top Billing on SABC3 tonight at 8:30 to get all the details on the Top Billing Dream Apartment prize. Watch for the clues on the show, and if you SMS the correct answer, you could stand the chance of winning an iPad from privateproperty.co.za tonight and every Thursday until mid-December. Plus, make sure you're in line to win the overall grand prize of the apartment worth more than 5 million rand. That's tonight, only on Top Billing.